It's time for the matchup that we've all been waiting for. The Vitus Nucleus VR versus the Schwinn Axum DP. Both bikes will be competing for one spot in my house, and the other will be asked to leave the house immediately. 2 bikes, 1 survivor. Here's the rules for this challenge. This video was shot over the last 2 weeks. Both bikes will have the same forks, the same wheels, the same tires, the same cranks, and the same group set. I'll take both bikes on the same Estrella competitive loop, which will be timed. Quick disclaimer, the chest mount footage that you're about to see was shot with an Akaso Pro, so it's not the best footage. This week I'll be painting someone's house, so I can afford a GoPro Hero 9 so I can make this channel even better. All right, I'm out here at the Estrella competitive loop. It's a little windy today, so that could be another variable to the conditions. So let's go ahead and get started. I was off to a great start with the Axum. The loop starts with a 20-minute long gradual climb. To my surprise, the Axum was climbing a lot better than the Vitus, and I felt like I was in a much more comfortable position. My optimism was pretty peaked at this point. That was until I hit the first real descent. On the first bump, I hit a nasty kick and almost went over the bars. The descent went into a tight 90, and the Tektro brakes could barely stop the heavier bike. The next descent wasn't much better. My optimism quickly turned into a soul-shattering agony. And the rest of the ride, I was fighting the bike, which in turn made me exhausted. I wasn't too motivated to get out and ride the Vitus. I mean, they basically have the same parts, right? Right? The climb started out as expected. I was cramped in the Vitus's cockpit, but the bike just felt so agile and snappy. Then I timidly hit the downhill that almost sent me over the bars with the Axum. To my surprise, it handled it very well. I cleaned a few more sections, hit a couple more technical sections, and before long, I was jumping over rock gardens, and I felt like I was on my BMX bike. Woo! I'm back, baby! With this video, I set out to prove that all bike frames are pretty much the same, and it doesn't really matter which bike frame that you're riding. And boy was I wrong. There's something about the Schwinn that just made it really sloppy on the downhills, and plus it's a much heavier frame. The Schwinn did climb much better than the Vitus, but that just goes to show me I have a bit of modifying to do to the Vitus to make it fit me better, and so I'm not so crammed in the cockpit. And with that, it's time to vote. You gave me a great start to mountain biking, and I'll never forget you. And with that, it's time to read the votes. First vote. What? How'd that get in there? First real vote. First bike voted out of the house, Schwinn Axum. 1 vote, that's enough. It's time to leave the house immediately. Go ahead and pack your things. Schwinn Axum, the tribe has spoken. Axum, you gotta leave. I voted you out. It's hard for me too, but you heard the rules. You were voted out. Just get out of here now. Just go on, get out of here now. Get on. Just go.